Welcome to GRVextra's look at the richest staying race in the world. It's come around again, the Sandown Cup. It's a field full of chances, and who better to discuss greyhound racing and big group racing with than Simone Fisher. G'day, Simone.
G'day, Mark. What an exciting race we do have coming up Thursday night. It's free entry. There's plenty happening on course. There's your chance to win $120,000 in the dog, the money or the box with Jamie Rogers and Eddie Maguire. There's a guaranteed $250,000 quaddie pool, so plenty of things for everyone.
And of course, plenty of live chances in the big race. Staying races are fantastic, and of course Victoria has the biggest races in the world and the richest staying race in the world of greyhound racing, $175,000 to the winner.
Huge money, isn't it? How about we take a look at the box draw, Mark?
Let's have a look at it, and we'll just run through that box draw dog by dog. I want to start with Supersonic Hawk. Jeff Britton's got the wings in the race, and Supersonic Hawk will be one of the outsiders, but when you draw the red in a big race, even over the stay, you must be a chance.
It was his first start over the 700, so a good run by Supersonic Hawk Thursday night. Number 2, Break a Day, the recent 650 metre track record holder at Warrnambool.
And of course, with Max Wintle taking the lead, you know that the dog will be well schooled. That experienced trainer will have it cherry ripe for the race. What do you make of Zipping Joe, another strong greyhound?
Yeah, very strong. He has a big motor, this chaser, but does need to get a little bit of a clear run, I think, throughout the race. But he has the very speedy Tark's Nemesis on his outside, jumping from box 4, who does look the likely leader.
And of course, Tark's Nemesis, Angela Langton's greyhound, is a speedster, set probably to lead the race. The question is whether or not Tark's Nemesis can hang on.
Number 5, No Class, the New Zealand chaser who's already tasted Group 1 victory over the sprint in New Zealand, the most experienced chaser in the field, jumping from box 5. We won't see him early in the race, but we might see him coming home.
Isn't it amazing? New Zealand greyhound racing has really come to the fore in the last decade. This would be a feather in their cap. Great story, Butterfly Bling. Well, it's not a butterfly, it's a couch potato.
It is. Trainer David Phillips said that this chaser does better when she's living in the house as a pet, which she does most of the time. She decides whether it's a bed for the night or the kennel, and certainly proved that on Thursday night when she matched it with the big ones. She is stepping up in class, though, on Thursday night.
Well, let's hope she has a good week on the couch, maybe watches a few TV shows and comes out, and let's see, maybe the butterfly will fly. The favourite is, of course, Sweet It Is. What a great run in the heats and the semis, but I'll tell you this about Sweet It Is. If they're close on the home turn, you know who's going to win the race.
Certainly do, but she has been beginning quite well her last few runs, and I know that has been of concern to Darren McDonald. She got in all sorts of trouble Thursday night after beginning with the field, where usually she was dropping back and running home strong. She deserves to be favourite, but in such an open field, $1.70 at the moment is very short.
The strive for Sweet It Is might be Mapunga Tiara. It can get out. If it does cross or get in the way of Sweet It Is, not only will Mapunga Tiara be best served, but Sweet It Is, probably its main rival, might be knocked out of the race.
Yeah, might make it hard for her, Mark. I do like Mapunga Tiara from out in box 8, but how about we do have a look at the replay of number 7, Sweet It Is. It was a terrific run on Thursday night, and as you can see on this replay, she began with the field, got a number of checks around the first turn, trying to make her way through the field. She came home super strong. It was an outstanding run, but it may be a little bit harder this week.
Look, it wasn't a super fast track or great racing conditions on Thursday night. That probably best served a run on. I'm just thinking, if you've got pristine conditions on Thursday for the final, Sweet It Is doesn't want to give any of these too big a start.
No, there is plenty of pace for a staying race in this event. And my numbers, Mark, I've gone 8, 7, 5 and 3. I think in such an open field, well, I know Sweet It Is the short price favourite, but the rest of the field, it's quite an interesting race and plenty of chances. So I'm going to put Mapunga Tiara on top. I think from box 8, it is a little bit of value, $6 at the moment, that she might just be able to get out and be one of the leaders with kennelmate Tark's Nemesis. So I've gone Mapunga Tiara to beat Sweet It Is. Number 5, the very strong finisher, No Class, aiming for a hat-trick of wins. And number 3, Zipping Joe. So what are your numbers, Mark?
It's the frustrated bookmaker in me, Simone, but I'm not potting Sweet It Is, but I'm saying that there might be some trouble and there's so much value in the race. So really, from a value perspective, I'm going to go for the leader, or who I hope to be the leader, Tark's Nemesis. I put the 4 on top from that strong New Zealander No Class. I thought Zipping Joe and Break a Day, both with inside draws and strong run on potential, might be able to fill the 3rd and 4th places. So 4, 5, 3, 2 for mine.
Well, I think we're all probably feeling a little bit of that frustration because although we do have a standout favourite, every other greyhound in this race is a worthy place getter at least, and trying to find out imagine how it's going to be run is quite a challenge in itself.
So make sure you're there on Thursday night. There's $120,000 to be won. The money, the dog, the box. What would you go for, Simone?
I think I'd go the dog. I think it would be wrong of me not to, wouldn't it?
Oh, well, you are a greyhound trainer and you know your greyhounds. On Thursday night, we'll crown the richest staying greyhound in the world. Who will it be? It's free entry. Make sure you're on course with Eddie Maguire, Jamie Rogers and a cast of thousands for this year's Sandown Cup.